Good morning and welcome. It's the 17th day of March. It is St. Patrick's Day. Not that that really means anything this year, but normally this is a time for drinking and green eggs and ham and Irish music and pub food. Now, I like pub food. I don't like drinking. Green eggs and ham can be delicious, but it just looks gross. But it's time for another gamer's insight into the current situation of the world. And this is unprecedented. I know a lot of people are panicking. I know a lot of people are confused. I know a lot of people want answers and they can't get them, but that's because it's unprecedented. There's nothing to fall back on. Like, oh, this has happened before, so we're just going to do this. I mean, the closest is maybe in our lifetime, anyways, is 9/11, or the recession, or if we go back far enough, the Spanish flu and the swine flu, maybe Ebola, but really this is unprecedented. I mean, they closed all the Disney parks, and not just for a day, for 2 weeks, if not longer. That's never happened in the 50 some odd years that the Disney parks have been in business. They closed Disney. And how shitty is it that they, all those CW workers, the student workers, the college workers, like 400, 500 employees, plus all the entertainers are just, kicked to the curb and told they don't have jobs when this is, when Disney goes back on. I mean, there's people who've been working there for like 30 years where they're just told, oh, sorry. And all the students, all the student workers, who are just told, not only are you not welcome, but we're kicking you out of the dorms. Yeah, they're pretty shitty at Disney. So, what is my gamer insight into today as we continue our exploration of this weirdness that is the coronavirus? And I know it's information. It's using your perception and your investigation and your insight rolls to your best advantage to go to the source. There's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of, what am I going to do? How can I take advantage of the stimulus? How is this going to affect me? Will I have money? Will I have food? And if you just go like, Google News or KNBC, it's all gibbly gloop. There's no direct answers. You have to cut through the red tape. You have to go to the source. Don't be afraid to call people. Don't be afraid to email people. Don't be afraid to be a jerk. Get the information you need to survive this. I know I am. I'm emailing people. I'm calling people. I'm like, I will stay on hold for 4 hours. I got nothing else to do. I'm not at work. Because yes, I'm worried about food. I'm worried about money. I'm worried about, am I going to be able to pay my rent? How is this stimulus going to affect me? What advantages are there for that I can take advantage of? Blah, 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 blah. Now right now I have food at least to the end of the week, so I'm not too worried, but I have been going to the markets just to see how weird it is, how close to, movie post-apocalypse we have gotten. And, it's still not that bad. I mean, I didn't see any really long lines last night when I went, but of course I did go late. And like I've been saying, if you're going to go to the market, either go really, really early, really, really late, or go to small bodega mom and pop type markets. Yes, you're going to have to pay a little bit more at a bodega mom and pop type market, but they're probably going to have more of the stuff, the basics, like paper towels and beans and stuff like that. So, but I went to a big box market last night around 7. No, it was like 6, because I had to get a prescription filled, and I was just curious because part of me is just fascinated by this, and maybe that's sick, but there's just sort of something very strange and surreal about this and how people are reacting, and like what are people going to buy and what aren't they going to buy. Like water. Let's take for example water. We know people are stockpiling water because they think they're going to be in the house for a long time, and for some reason they haven't grasped that they have the ability to get water for free from their sink, because it's not like the water supply is contaminated. This is an airborne virus and a contact virus, not a, what did I get in my shirt? Drink me virus. And if you are concerned that the tap water is gonna have the plague in it, boil the water and then cool it down and drink it like that, because the boiling of the water would kill anything in it and it would save you a trip to the market. So yes, Water aisle. All the normal water, gone. But the bubbly water, and that newfangled flavored bubbly water, which I actually kind of like the cranberry raspberry being my favorite, in stock. Tonic water, in stock. Club soda, in stock. Bubbly water with flavors like cranberry raspberry, in stock. Regular water, gone. Gone, gone, gone. But that smart water crap, that water with the hydrolycs in it, that stuff, they have that. Plenty of that. So it's like bubbly water, club soda, flavored bubbly water, Perrier, nothing, 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 nothing. Smart water, the water with the hydrolycs. Like, how does that make sense? Especially since the bubbly stuff was cheaper than the regular stuff. Like a bottle of the bubbly store brand was 89 cents on sale. A bottle of normal water was like $1.29. The 89-cent shelf filled with the bubbly water, filled. The $1.29 normal water, empty. You're gonna get the same amount of liquid from the bubbly water as you are from regular water. Now, yeah, you can't boil bubbly water to make soup or coffee, but if you're just looking to have water to survive the apocalypse, the bubbly water and the smart water is just as good as the normal water. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not a doctor and I'm not a scientist, so don't quote me on this. Okay? Toilet paper, gone. Paper towels, gone. Kleenex, gone. Napkins, plenty of napkins. Napkins are just paper towels that are folded, right? You guys know that, right? You can use a napkin as a paper towel. You can use a napkin as toilet paper. It's the same stuff, but napkins, fine. And then the third thing that I saw that was out that made no sense was just this one row of vitamins. Like, all the other vitamins were there, but there's something about this one row, people are just like panicking, like, I need that. And it wasn't like iodine. It was just the normal funky designer, $22.95 for B vitamin vitamins, but that shelf was empty. Also, the bakery and the deli had plenty of stuff. There was plenty of cakes and plenty of ham sandwiches because nobody's taking the pork for some reason too. That's still a thing. So let them eat cake, I guess, because it's not a food stuff that'll survive. I still don't understand the pork. It's like pork won't last as long if you free, hot dogs and bacon are pork, guys. So it's okay to buy up all the hot dogs, but not okay to buy the pork chops. Really, if you want a meat that's going to survive you forever, Spam. Just buy lots of Spam. Talk to you later, losers.